What's going on, guys? Luis here with the Korguen Komodo channel. As you guys can see, I have the Samsung Galaxy Note 4 and the Motorola Droid Turbo. As you guys know, cameras are very important these days when it comes to deciding what phone you want. We don't really use real cameras anymore. We rely on our cell phones when it comes to video and pictures. These two phones are the newest phones with Verizon Wireless and some of the newest phones available right now. And these also offer one of the best cameras available on any phone right now. We have a new 16 megapixel rear camera and a 21 megapixel rear camera. Both phones can do 4K video recording. Which one is better? Which one will you choose? Let's go ahead and start with this review on the camera on the Samsung Galaxy Note 4 and the Droid Turbo. Alright guys, and let's go ahead and start first here with the Droid Turbo, and let's go ahead and recap first the specs here for the camera as well as the screen resolution. Even though, I want to make this video about the camera, the screen resolution matters, because you're going to be looking at pictures and videos. So as far as the display first, we have a 5.2 screen size, 5.2 inches. We have a Quad HD display with 565 ppi or pixel density. As far as the technology, this is Super AMOLED display. As far as the front-facing camera, we're looking at a 2 megapixel front-facing camera. And you can do video in 1080p with the front-facing camera. Looking at the rear camera, we're looking at a 21 megapixel, or to be more specific, 20.7 megapixel rear camera. Dual LED flash, as you guys can see. It comes with the autofocus, touch to focus, face detection, smile detection, burst mode, digital zoom, geotagging, high dynamic range mode or HDR, and panorama. You can also record video in 4K at 24 frames per second, 24, not 30. You can also record video in 1080p at 30 frames per second. And this phone includes the new feature called video calling. You can also do phone calls and use the front-facing camera when you're calling other people. So that's as far as the specs on the Motorola. Let's put this aside for a second and let's talk now about the specs here on the Note 4. As far as the screen, we have 5.7 inch screen size, Quad HD display as well. As far as the resolution and as far as the pixels, we're looking at 515 ppi or pixel density, so this is a little bit less in comparison to the Motorola. As far as the front-facing camera, upgraded this time to a 3.7 megapixel front-facing camera wide angle. It's gonna be better for selfies when it comes to the front-facing camera. And as far as the rear camera here on the Note 4, we're looking at a 16 megapixel rear camera with the optical image stabilization, autofocus LED flash, dual shot simultaneous HD video and image recording. You get the geotagging, touch focus, face, smile detection, panorama, HDR. The phone can record in 4K at 30 frames per second, 1080p at 60 frames per second. Like I said, optical stabilization, dual video recording. So that's as far as the rear camera. So why don't we go ahead and take a look now at the interface of the cameras on both phones. Okay, let's go ahead and start first with the interface of the Motorola, and I'm going to be using now the ballistic version since the red color, the battery was dying. So a couple of interesting ways here to access the camera here on the Motorola, which makes this phone unique, I guess, for that feature. You can go ahead and shake the phone in order to access the camera. So as you guys can see, that gives you access to the camera. Of course, you can go ahead and press the camera icon on the desktop. So as far as the interface, this phone offers very simple interface. We have right here the back and forth switching to front and rear camera. Right here is the video recording. You can tap to take pictures while you are recording. You can pause the video, continue the recording, stop the video. If we swipe, you're gonna get access to the last picture taken or the gallery. You can continue going and access the gallery. You swipe back and takes you back to the camera. Now if we swipe from the left to the right, that's gonna give you access right here to some of the settings. When it comes to the settings, this is one thing that I don't like about the Droid. The settings options, it's really poor. It doesn't really offer too much customization or manual options. There is the HDR mode, the flash. This is the option to tap on the screen in order to focus. This is the video recording option. And as you can see, if I tap right there, it doesn't give me access or option to change the 1080p resolution. You should be able to change it to 720p. There is a slow motion at 720p and the Ultra HD 4K. The next one is panorama mode. The next one is a timer, and the next one is GPS or location. The next one, it's if you want to take pictures in a widescreen or standard. The next one is the sound, and the last one, I'm sorry, it's the option to shake the phone in order to access the camera. So that's as far as the interface. There are some editing options in the gallery. Basically, after you take a picture or you take a video, there are gonna be, you know, some pretty cool options as far as editing, but from the camera interface, very limited options when it comes to changing some of the settings for the camera as far as pictures and video. So let's take a look now at the interface here on the Note 4. The interface on the Note 4, it's one of the best ones, if not the best on any phone right now. So as you guys can see here on the side, we see the access to recording, taking pictures, mode, and gallery. Here on their mode, it's gonna give you access to all these different modes. There is the auto mode. There's the rear cam selfie. Basically, with this mode, you can go ahead and resize this square right here. Once you're facing the rear camera and this square right here detects your face inside of a square, the phone is gonna beep a couple of times and it's gonna take a picture. So you're gonna get better quality pictures as far as selfies with the rear camera. That's a rear cam selfie. We have here selective focus, something that we already seen on the S5, the S4, I believe, and a couple of other phones. You can change the area where the focus is concentrated. Let's see what else we have here. We have panorama. We also have manage modes, and you can download more. So let's go back to the auto. Like I said, you can take pictures by pressing here, or you can tap on the screen, concentrate the focus in a certain area, and then tap to take the picture. Here's the video recording. You can lock the focus. As you guys can see, it's locked. This is an option that you don't have on the Motorola Droid Turbo, which is something that I don't like. As you guys can see right now, the focus is concentrated right here on this box. Everything else in the background looks blurry. You cannot do that with the Motorola. You can tap to take pictures, pause the video, continue recording, stop the video. Right here on the left side, we get access to the front-facing camera. And as a matter of fact, let me go ahead and access the front-facing camera and show you guys a couple of options. So there is the access to the front-facing camera. As you guys can see, we are recording this video right now with a Samsung Galaxy S5. You also get, if you tap right here on the mode, you get the selfie mode, the wide selfie, and you can download more. The selfie mode is just regular front-facing camera. The wide selfie, this is a little more complicated. As you guys can see, there's a square right there. You're gonna be moving the camera in order to move it all the way. As you guys can see, you're gonna move the phone this way. The square is moving in the corner, and it's gonna capture a wider angle when it comes to the selfies, and then basically process and take the picture. Let's see what else we have here. You can download more modes. That's as far as the front-facing camera. Let's go back to the rear camera and take a look at see what else we have here. Right here we have the HDR mode, and the last one, it's the access to the settings. This bar right here is gonna give you access to the flash, the timer. There are some filters here, and this is what I was telling you about the Motorola. None of these options are available on the Motorola. You can change and use filters after you take a picture on the Motorola, but not before. So these are some filters right here. Here's the access to the picture size, and as you guys can see, the 16 megapixel picture size gives you the option to take pictures in the 16:9 aspect ratio. The last one, it's gonna take you to the main settings, and as I was mentioning before, there are a lot of different options here. This phone is gonna offer you way more options when it comes to manually change different settings for pictures and camera. I'm not gonna go into each of these, but just to mention some, there's the ISO, white balance, metering modes, HDR, tap to take pictures. Here's the video size. You can go up to 4K. There's a 1080p right there. The recording mode offers also normal, limit for MMS, slow motion, fast motion, smooth motion, which is gonna be 60 frames per second. And fast motion is not offered on the Motorola. If it's something that you like, it's not offered there. Here's the video stabilization. You can turn off the shutter sound, and you can reset the camera. So this is as far as the interface on the camera. As a matter of fact, let's take a look quick at both cameras so you guys can see quick. So that's the interface on the Note, and there's the interface on the Motorola. Now let me show you guys quick here the gallery and some of the options that you get. And let's start right here with the Motorola. When it comes to the gallery, you know, there are many options. This is how the gallery looks like. You can select right here between camera roll, highlights, albums, videos. If we tap here on a picture and we tap on the pencil right there, this is gonna give you access to different options here as far as editing the picture. You can go ahead and change and use different filters. Here's access to different frames. Right here you can crop the picture, you can rotate, you can do mirror, you can draw on the picture. The next one is going to give you access to control a couple of other things. So these are options that you can use as far as editing pictures after you have taken the picture. Now as far as a video, here's one cool thing about this phone. We can hard press right there, select that video, select this picture, let's do this video, and let's do this picture here, and let's do this one too. If we tap right here, this is gonna give you the option to create a movie. I believe there's no limit in the length of the movie, and you can go ahead and put a title right here. We can call this Droid, and we can click on more options, and as you guys can see showing right here movie length, you can swipe this right here and change the length. It shows you right here how many pictures and how many videos are added to your project. Right here in the middle, you see the pictures. You can remove some of them if you want. Here it's going to give you access to add music. You can select this right here, include the audio from the video clip, so you can include your original audio, or you can unselect that and it's just going to be no audio, or you can add the music. And let's go back here. You can click right here to save the project. At this point you can go ahead and still change the name, and then you can select between a standard resolution 480p or 720p. So as you guys can see, we are saving the project right now. The speed, it's gonna depend on the size of the project. Because I selected just a couple of things, as you guys can see, it was pretty quick. Now let me go ahead and play this. So that's as far as the gallery and options as far as picture editing and video. Let me show you now, guys, the interface here of the gallery and all the different options here on the Note 4. So this is the gallery right here on the Note 4. As you guys can see, it looks a little bit better, I think. I like better the look on the gallery here. If we tap right here, we're gonna get all these different choices. And if we tap on a picture, for example, we tap on this picture, we're gonna get the option here to click right there. You can do some editing. You can do a screen write, and you can take advantage of the S Pen to write on the screen. You can rotate. So let's click on edit, and as you guys can see, you're gonna be presented with all these different options at the bottom. You get the adjustment. You can rotate, you can crop, you can resize, tone. It's gonna give you all these different options. You can swipe your finger across and change the tone of the picture. The next one is effect. It's gonna give you all these different filters and effects. The next one is more for selfies, so you can adjust a couple of things there. The next one is decoration, and as you guys can see, you can do stickers, stamps, label, frame, drawing, etc. Now that's as far as picture editing. Also, this phone offers the option to do small clips or videos. So if we select here a couple of pictures and video, and we click right here, this is going to take you to the studio application. We click right here, and as you guys can see, it's composing the movie right now. And again, this is gonna depend on the size of or the length of the project. You can also adjust the length. Right now it's showing 32 seconds. You can change right here at the bottom the look. As you guys can see, there are different looks here that you can use, or filters for your project. Right now this is a regular mode. We can do sepia, and as you guys can see now, that color change. If we tap right here, you can do long, medium, or short clip. We're gonna do long, and now 32 seconds turns into 42 seconds. I believe you can record up to like 3.5 minutes or something like that. And you can preview. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to this you can add a title right here. Let's call this sample. And then from this point, right here on top, you can go ahead and change the music. You can change from choose from all these different preloaded songs. You can do more editing here. You can add more clips. I'm gonna cancel that. The next one, this is gonna take you to the video editor. We're not gonna do that right now. So we're gonna go ahead and save the project, and just like the Motorola, you can save it in different resolutions. Let's click on high resolution, and as you guys can see, it says saving right now. This one might take a little bit longer since I added a couple more videos. Alright, the project is saved. Let me go ahead and show you guys how the project looks like. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to this video 6 plus. I'm sorry, the 6. This is not the plus. And as you guys can see, one cool thing about this case for the iPhone is that the core of the case. So as you guys can see, really powerful, very cool feature there in order to create movies or short clips. So there you have it, guys. With that, I think that's all I have for right now. Again, this was a comparison here between the cameras on the Droid Turbo and the Samsung Galaxy Note 4. Like I said at the beginning of the video, if you're looking at getting a new phone, these are two of the best phones that you can get right now, not only for the performance, for the screen resolution, for the cameras, but also for the battery life. I have done several tests, and you guys can feel free to watch some of my battery comparison, as well as the charging time comparison between these two phones. They both offer the rapid charging technology, and they both have an amazing battery life. One advantage on the Note versus the Turbo, it's the fact that you can access the battery and remove it and swap it for another battery. So with that, guys, I want to thank you for watching the video. Subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys on the next one.